Welcome to another unboxing video from theplayersaid.com. My name is Grant. Today I'm unboxing a brand new version of Axis and Allies from Renegade Game Studios. This one is North Africa, designed by Larry Harris and Matt Hyra. I've had this one since late last year, and I'm just getting around to doing something with it. Very much enjoy these smaller operational scale Axis and Allies games like Battle of the Bulge, North Africa, this one, Europe, others. I just like that they are smaller, play in typically 3 to 4 hours. And this one, the cool thing about this one is it has a lot of very cool, unique miniatures. And it's about North Africa. Who doesn't love a North Africa war game? So let's go ahead and open the box. But this is a big box, kind of like the revised edition. So it's not the original huge ones from the 80s. But I do like these. I like the way they present these. The first thing you see here is the rule book. Very North Africa. Like the colors. Very thick, sturdy rule book. There are 39 pages. There you can see 39 in the bottom. There's some optional rules here at the back. Oh, I really like the feel of this paper. Kind of unique. Larry Harris is one of those guys that designed these games many years ago, and they all got us started on war games. We played in our house tons of these and just very much enjoyed them. So there's a look at the unit list, a little bit of the historical elements, how the campaign is won, setup, spaces, discussion about those, the order of play. It's fairly standard Axis and Allies stuff, but I think there are some unique elements. They do have submarines and naval here with the Mediterranean, which is good. I like the look of that. Attacks and combat. Multinational forces. So there's some rules there for the Allies attacking together, and the Italians and the Germans as well. Convoys. I'm sure Malta plays a big role in this game. Here's a look at the different units, air, sea, and land units. You have 5 different types of infantry, not types, but countries. So that's always cool. Mines, convoy escorts. There you go, rule book. There are 2 reference charts or play aids, right? So this is going to show you what these units cost. Notes about them, how they work, their attack and defense numbers here. Here's the German units. And you have everything from infantry, mechanized infantry, artillery, anti-tank, scout cars or recon, tank, truck, fighter, bomber, and submarines. Here you have the Italian units over here. Similar mix. They do throw in destroyers. And then on the other side, you have the Allies. You have the British units, you have the American units, and then you do have some French units as well. They just have infantry and tanks. So yeah, nice play aids. Here are one big sheet of markers. And I think these are the things like supply routes, probably for the convoys, control markers. Love the colors, the Italian, German, British, American, or actually these are French, sorry. No, are those Italian? Yeah, I feel like those are Italian, but anyway, double-sided. They look really good. Here you have, these are like little player reminder boards, and they come in a counter sheet. I'm just going to go ahead and rip all of those out. They fell out, frankly. Oh, these are little setup cards. Yeah, this is Italian, US, German, and UK. Yeah, it's just set up. How many units you put up or put out. And then there's a different scenario. So this is for Operation Torch. And this one is for Rommel's Last Push. So it looks like there are two scenarios, let's call them. I like how they put that little styrofoam. The board comes in two pieces. So it is a two-piece board because it's pretty large. In fact, the reality is, how do you represent the North African theater of combat without two big boards? I mean, basically, I think it's like 6,000 miles or something across from the west, Morocco, to the east, Egypt. Not quite 6,000, but close. So there you have it. They're both laid out and they're huge. You can see Malta is at the center of the two boards, right there in the middle. There are convoy spaces, which is very cool. They have the names here, the Casablanca convoy that you can't necessarily see off the board, the Oran convoy, Algiers, Tunis convoy, Malta, Tripoli, Benghazi. So that's kind of cool. Those are marked on the board. That's obviously going to be a big part of the game. I will say the area designations are pretty interesting. They're very squared off. Obviously, you're not going to spend any time down in some of these. Most of the fighting is going to be up and around here. You got to follow the roads. North Africa was very inhospitable, frankly. You have Italy here in the north, Spain here on the west, with Gibraltar as a key spot. I'm going to move over here just so you can get a good look at this side of the board. There are Atlantic Ocean convoy, Indian convoy, and Suez convoy boxes leading to Cairo. Sorry. I lived in Illinois and they have a Cairo and it's called Cairo. Egypt, here, obviously a central point. You have ports designated. Crete is out here. Cyprus is over here. Up here at the top, kind of in these non-participating countries, it looks like. There's a round track, there is a phase sequence, and then you have basic reinforcement points and the order of play. Germany, UK, Italy, and the United States. So yeah, huge board. Reinforcement box over here to the left. Lots going on there, frankly. This is a big game. And once again, you can't do a game on North Africa without the board being huge. Here is a look at all the different pieces. I'm going to pick up the French units here. I opened this box and looked at these a couple of months ago when I bought it. So here you have the French infantry, and they are a distinct sculpt. They have their longer coats on. That's kind of cool. Here are the French tanks. Nifty. Yeah, those look really good. Very good sculpts. You have 8 dice. They are gray and brown, and they are 10-siders. A whole bunch of chips to mark numbers of units. Let's go ahead and look at the British. But there's just so many miniatures, and that's always, in my opinion, been one of my attractions to Axis and Allies, the toy factor. Here you have a battleship. You have your standard British infantry unit. Sorry, I have a little bit of a glare. You have a bomber. Here you have a destroyer, and then you have tank and some artillery. You actually have 2 different types of artillery. That's pretty cool. You have one's an anti-tank gun, but here you have your normal artillery. These help infantry be more effective. And then here I think you have your anti-tank guns. Yeah, that's pretty nifty. Not gonna lie, those are pretty cool. I wanted to look at all these units. I think these are things like, I think these are special units. I don't remember why they weren't in the bag. I'm going to go ahead and pour all of them out into my hand. But yeah, you have some trucks. Here you have some French trucks, some American trucks, British trucks. German trucks. So you do have some trucks. You have some Stukas. American Bomber. This is a Jeep. It's very tiny. I don't know if you can get a good look at that, but that is very tiny. Little bitty Jeep. And there are a couple of those in there. I don't see any German Jeeps, though. Yeah, there's a couple. Yeah, these are... Here's an armored car. Oh, yeah, these are really, really, really cool. Oh, I just dropped that Jeep. I hope I didn't lose that. Let's go ahead and open the German units. I mean, I could sit here all day looking at these. Yeah, you have their 88s and their anti-air units. You have, these are the mechanized infantry. Here you have the armored car. Those are really cool, great little sculpts. And then you have your tanks. Nice. Yeah, these are great. Love the miniatures. Always have loved the miniatures and Axis and Allies. It's always one of the draws for me. There you have it. Axis and Allies North Africa. Just a lot of fun looks to be had here with this set. So I'm very much interested in this. Can't wait to get this one to the table sometime. I also have Guadalcanal that I bought last year that we still have not played. But isn't that the bane of all war gamers? We have more games than we potentially or possibly can play. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, there you have it. Axis and Allies North Africa, a World War II strategy game designed by Larry Harris and Matt Hyra and published by Renegade Game Studios. High quality production, great gameplay, something we're all familiar with. And these games are, frankly, very, very fun. So I appreciate you watching. I've been Grant for the Player's Aid.